Good morning. Happy Tuesday to you. My name's Evan Smith, and I'm the pastor at Second Presbyterian Church here in downtown Stanton, and I'm coming to you today for your daily video devotional. Our lesson this morning is continuing where we were in the book of 1 Corinthians. Today we're looking in the first chapter at verses 11 through 13. Listen now to God's word. Paul writes, saying, "For it has been reported to me by Chloe's people that there are quarrels among you, my brothers and sisters. What I mean is that each of you says, 'I belong to Paul,' or 'I belong to Apollos,' or 'I belong to Cephas,' or 'I belong to Christ.' Has Christ been divided? Was Paul crucified for you? Or were you baptized in the name of Paul?" I love this verse. I always have. Now, really, what's happening here in the Corinthian context is the beginning of denominations. Like, people are following after different charismatic teachers. Like, Apollos was known as this great preacher. And so some are following him. And some are saying, no, I remember like following after Peter. Peter's the one that really reached me and spoke to me. And others are like saying, no. Like, I follow after Paul. Don't you remember all that he's done? And what it shows is from the very beginning, people have followed leaders that were charismatic or that touched their lives in some way. And what Paul's really getting at here is that they were centering their faith on the wrong thing. They're centering their faith on the leader and not on the one who is the true leader, Jesus Christ. And so that was the issue. And so he's saying, like, was Paul crucified for you? You know, is that what happened? No. Jesus is the one that we follow. Now, I'll tell you, denominations are probably never going to go away. Like, I think we're always there. And I actually think there's a lot that God has done that is good from, the Protestant Reformation and being able to say, hey, let's be able to follow after God as God is leading us. But I do miss the statement that it made when there was just one church, which, by the way, that's what Catholic means. Catholic means universal. And so it wasn't a denomination as it is now. It was just the one church. And then for 1,000 years, that's how it was. There was the one church. And then the 1100s, there was the first church split between what's now the Orthodox and then the Roman Catholic. And then, of course, in the 1500s, there was the Protestant Reformation. And we split, and now there are thousands and thousands and thousands of denominations. And God can still do something great with each one. And I love being Reformed. I love being Presbyterian. But I sure wish we wouldn't focus so much on our divisions and instead would focus more and do a better job communicating to the world the things that unite us, and that our divisions, that there's a way they can give us a little bit of strength because we're focusing on different aspects of God or different aspects of justice or mission or whatever else. But despite those things, gosh, it would be so great if we could have heeded this advice. And maybe that day will come. Maybe that day will come again where we are all united as one, or we can have a true ecumenical group that does unite us. Because that's what Paul's speaking against here, is this idea. But since we're not getting away from our denomination, since I'm not unless the Lord leads me in some crazy way I don't see, I'm not going to stop being a Presbyterian pastor. Let's find a way to focus on what unites us. Let's find a way to stay together in the midst of all these things. And that is your word for today. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please click the like button, maybe even share it on your own page. Thanks a lot. Have a great day, and goodbye.